All right, so just installed the Expedition Essentials traction board Maxtrax mount onto my Trail Rax side packs. You can see here. Look pretty sweet. I did customize it a little bit in order to make it work for my setup, but this part of the handle before was bright red. Bright shiny red, which I didn't like. Expedition Essentials makes it that way in order for high visibility and low visibility situations, but I didn't want a big piece of bright red paint on the side of my eruption green Bronco. Nothing like driving around with the Christmas looking Bronco, which I did not want. I masked everything off, removed the lock, and painted it a black that actually matches the powder coat. This is like a textured black. You can see if you get up here close, it's hard to see in this light, but you can see it's very similar to the powder coat color. I also painted the bolts. These used to be shiny like those. So I think it turned out really good in that regard. All right, so this is what it looks like with the Maxtrax in it. Super secure. These things don't even move. I mean, of course, there's little flex in the rack itself, but as far as the Pak Rax, the Maxtrax, they're not going anywhere. Now, the one downside is on the 4-door, the back portion of the window here, from the door edge to the back, is shorter than on the 2-door Bronco. So when these are mounted up, they extend past the door frame and I can't open the back door. This is why I put them on this side of the rig. So when I'm out camping, I'm at location, I just have to pull the Maxtrax off in order to open the back door. I also put them on the passenger side because I get in the driver's side rear door much more often than I do the passenger side. So this just made the most sense for me. There's a couple other things on the market for mounting Maxtrax, but not a lot, honestly. For the Pak Rax, they did just start making a solution for it where they use the regular, they make another piece that mounts right here and then you can slide it back. But, you know, that's a compromise I'm willing to make, not being able to open the back door without having to pull the Maxtrax off. Not a huge deal. I could mount them on top of my rack, but the problem is I can barely get in my garage as is. There's nowhere to mount them up there without taking them off and putting them on in the driveway, which I don't want to do. Now, I'm not the kind of guy that drives around town with his traction boards on the side of his rig if I'm not going camping that day. So these stay in the garage all the time. So I have access to my back door during those times when I'm just using this as a daily driver. I get out a couple times a month, but again, I don't drive around town with my rig loaded up. So overall though, I'm super happy about this. Turned out really good, look great. They look really good. Yeah, if you're thinking about getting Expedition Essentials Maxtrax mount, it's a hell of a purchase. It's really good. I love the way that it locks in. They've custom made these spots that are custom built for the Maxtrax. That's a good thing when you're mounting them in the center. Now, originally when I bought this, I thought about mounting them here and here. The problem is that this indent is not the same size as this. And so if you shifted the boards over so you could open the back door, they'd hang off the back of the truck a lot more, which I probably would have been okay with, but this just didn't close because these pads were just too big. So it just wasn't engineered to work with the Maxtrax boards that way. So that didn't work for me, but overall, super, super killer addition to the Bronco.